Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this product preview of the Direct English International Language Centre course, Business English, provided by Direct English UK. Here's a brief rundown of the topics we'll be covering today. I'll provide a brief introduction to the Direct English International Language Centre and the Linguaphone Group before we move on to talk about the Business English course in more detail. Then I'll share details of an exclusive promotion before taking any questions that may have arisen during the presentation. If you have any questions while the presentation is running, you can ask in the chat window provided, and someone will get back to you in due time. Okay, so what is the Direct English International Language Centre about? We're one of the leading international language centres in Malaysia, based in Kuala Lumpur, not far from the Masjid Jamek LRT station. We seek to inspire and empower English learners through the provision of high-quality programs. All our trainers are certified, experienced and friendly, and ready to educate around your regular work schedule. We're an authorized test center for LinguaSkill, the globally recognized English proficiency certification test created by Cambridge Assessment English. This modular assessment method was first used in the mid-90s and provides a fast, accurate way to assess English skills. The DEILC is also a member of the Malaysian National Association of Private Education Institutions. This is an organization that combines the interest of all private learning institutions across Malaysia, seeking to raise the country's profile as a center of educational excellence. Okay, we offer many full courses, short courses, and language workshops from our parent group, Direct English UK. Our core offerings are the General English course, which has been developed for students in higher education, and the Business English course, which is ideal for professionals seeking to broaden their use of English in the workplace. Okay, a little bit about our parent groups, Linguaphone Group UK and Direct English UK. The Linguaphone Group has over 100 years' experience in delivering language training programs around the world. One of their brands, Direct English, was created in the 90s and is a language training program tailored especially for adults. Their training methodology aims to promote the human connection and the idea that communication is key, focusing on a learner-centric experience to make the program more enjoyable. Now we just look at some of the centers around the world where it operates. Now, Direct English is currently operating 90 live centers in 22 countries around the world, including our center in Kuala Lumpur. You can see some of the countries listed here, lots from around the region, Europe, Middle East, and across Asia. Over 100,000 adult learners complete the Direct English Business English course globally every year. Here's just a map illustrating those countries again. As you can see, lots of operations across Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. Now we'll take a look at the Business English course in a bit more detail and review some of the materials that are covered. So first, what is Business English? It's a highly popular course developed by the renowned linguist Louis Alexander exclusively for working adults. The course builds confidence among professionals to utilize their English language skills in situations that are familiar to them based on their business functions. Okay, just a bit about some of the organizations who have benefited from our training program. Direct English is proud to be recognized as the language training provider of choice for these multinational corporations. I'm sure you're familiar with these brands, and maybe some of you have even had direct dealings with them. We've got Microsoft, General Electric, EY, IBM, Maersk, and HP, all household names that have benefited from our program. And here are some of the other organizations who have benefited from direct English language training program over the years. Okay, when you register for the Business English course, you receive this pack of learning materials. There is a course book and a workbook, and CDs containing audio and video media full of exercises, scenarios, and discussion topics to build your English language proficiency. You'll be given access to the Direct English Interactive, containing online support materials for the course. So why choose Business English with Direct English? Well, the materials are learner-orientated and can be customized to suit your current business roles. The course will cover a range of communication scenarios and the social aspect of English in the modern workplace. All the skills learned will be applicable to common workplace scenarios, allowing learners to apply their new knowledge with purpose and confidence. Everyone who completes the Business English course will be awarded a certificate of achievement, indicating to others your commitment to self-improvement. Okay, now we've talked a bit about the groups behind the course. Maybe we'll look at the course itself in greater detail. The Business English course is divided into 9 units. Each of the units focus on one topic common to modern professionals. As the units progress, learners will also develop soft skills relating to business matters, for example, social English, negotiation, or working in teams, thus elevating the learner's ability and confidence further. In telephoning part 1, participants will be guided through a series of telephone exchanges that deal with different functional areas of business. Using a telephone to speak a foreign language can be daunting, as it removes several of the key elements of communication, such as body language or facial cues, that speakers may rely on otherwise. You'll learn to plan and structure phone calls so that when you pick up the phone, you understand what you need to achieve and how to accomplish it. You'll also be guided through some other language and cultural differences that can enhance how you conduct your business calls using English. Telephoning Part 2 builds on the skills and language developed in Part 1 and provides further listening, speaking, reading, and writing practice. The aim here is for you to feel equally comfortable initiating and receiving calls in English, even if the topic of conversation is negative. Other important topics addressed include making cold calls and holding negotiations over the phone. Another channel of communication is also examined further, sending emails. It's not uncommon for business calls to be preceded or followed by an email, providing an overview of topics and goals that wish to be discussed. The third unit in the course is about teamworking. Business is a truly international activity, and we find ourselves working in global teams to achieve our goals. These teams may be spread out in offices across multiple time zones, or even made up of a cosmopolitan group located in a single city. In either case, the team members will need to use a variety of channels to communicate effectively. These include email, telephone, and video conferencing, as well as face-to-face meetings. This unit offers insight into the language and cultural issues that may arise dealing with the 3 key stages of team working: setting up, operating, and evaluating. You'll be given advice on language and tone, motivating teams, and specific words and phrases you are likely to encounter while working in a team. Okay, Unit 4 is about social English. As you know, you can only get so far in the business world without networking and expanding your range of contacts. Conducting business internationally will often require you to speak general English in a variety of social situations, maybe taking clients out for lunch or attending an industry event. Many professionals who use English as a foreign language when traveling say that coping in social situations is one of the hardest parts of doing business. It's a difficult subject because of how unpredictable the subject matter can be. You could end up talking about literally anything. You'll need a lot more vocabulary as well when using your English for social topics rather than business topics. This unit will give you some insight into the language and culture of three key aspects of social English: holding a conversation, leading a conversation, and encouraging a conversation to develop. In Unit 5, we cover the effective use of English language in presentations. Giving presentations is a common business skill, and people will regularly make presentations inside their organization as well as to outside companies. Presentations always have to have a predetermined goal, whether your aim is to motivate a team made up of your colleagues or to propose an innovative solution to another country. Presentation techniques differ from company to company, but the information should always be presented in a clear and concise manner. Supplementary materials such as handouts or presentation slides are a useful way of keeping the presentation on track to ensure no useful information is missed. This unit will also examine the so-called key stages of a presentation and provide you useful expressions and phrases to use at each stage to emphasize your point. Unit 6 addresses customer care and how you should represent your company to their customers. Often the key to dealing effectively with customers is in your attitude more than any special language or knowledge. Empathy, patience, and politeness will go a long way to ingratiate you with an external party. We'll also talk about some cultural differences that can arise dealing with customers and explore the idea of the customer is always right. The next unit in the Business English course is negotiation. Negotiation is often difficult for business people who want to gain the best for their company while also maintaining good relations with external partners. Knowing when to compromise and when to stand firm are key skills that will help you get what you want. This unit will examine the functional areas of the negotiation process, from building a relationship in preparation, making a proposition, discussing and bargaining, to finally clarifying or finalizing the deal. It is just as important to prepare for written negotiations as verbal ones, and the process may require some additional thought. Now we come to the final two units, which focus on managing change. Change is something that happens more frequently than ever in the business world, the impact to operations caused by the current pandemic being the latest example. Changes often offer up new opportunities that can be resisted by some who are naturally opposed to the idea of change. The first part of managing change addresses the issues related to large-scale change in the workplace using English language. You will explore hypothetical scenarios, make comparisons, how to discuss consequences, and seek agreement from your colleagues. In part 2 of Managing Change, we will expand on the topics covered in part 1 and introduce common styles of report writing. The report writing section is designed to explain the common structure of business reports and help you write an effective report in English relating to your area of work. The Business English course uses an integrated approach to language. That means that each of the 9 units will make use of 4 language skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. This integrated approach develops your skills in tandem, improving your confidence as an English speaker and realizing your potential in the business environment. Okay, before we finish, just like to share some details of a promotion we are currently running at the DEILC. If you sign up for the Business English course before the 31st of July, that's this coming Friday, you can enjoy a substantial discount. Scan the QR code on this slide to get connected with our WhatsApp channel and quote the discount code to apply the promotion. I'll just leave this slide up for a few moments in case anyone wants to grab this information. Okay, on behalf of the Direct English International Language Centre, I'd like to thank you for your attention this morning. I hope the talk has been informative, and I hope you can envisage how our business language program can help you develop your use of English in the workplace. So if you have any questions regarding what has been discussed, you can type them in the chat window provided or contact us on our Facebook page. Our 8-week webinar series will start on the 7th of August and continue for 16 weeks, running 2 hours every week. Thanks again. I hope you have a great week.